What's up everybody? Cash here, and today I'm going to be giving you the short, sweet, quick deadlift tutorial. So for me personally, what I like to do is I like to walk up to the bar, get the bar right by mid-foot. So for me, mid-foot is about where the edge of the tongue is, right? Make sure that my feet are, I like to do a little less than shoulder width apart. Some people you'll see do it about shoulder width apart, but for me that's just like, it's not comfortable. I don't like it, so I come in a little bit, basically like the inner soles of my feet are gonna be aligned with, if you use a power bar, the center knurling. You don't squat down to pick it up, you hinge. The deadlift is a hinge movement, so basically hinge down. Then you kind of lean down, you'll hear that click, that is pulling the slack. So feet shoulder width apart, foot, mid-foot, hinge over, down. Once you feel that click, you're locked in, right? Tighten up, pull, push through the ground with your feet. You're not, we say pull, but it's not a pull, it's a push. You're pushing with your legs in order to get the bar up, right? Hips through, right? You want to make sure you bring your hips. It's a lot more explosive on lighter weights, not as explosive on heavier weights. But one of my sticking points when it gets really heavy is hips. I lock and I get stuck to where I can't get my hips through. So I try to make sure I exaggerate hips. So one more rep and then we'll move on to some heavier stuff. Bar in contact whole time. So slow-mo, in contact. Hips. Don't unlock your knees. Lock them, don't unlock them. Alright, so let's move on to some heavier stuff. Alright, so now that we've got a little weight on the bar, let's talk about one really important thing, which is bracing, right? You'll hear people say, take a big belly breath, and you're like, how does that work? I'm breathing into my lungs, not to my stomach. But your diaphragm is here, so when you inhale, you don't hold it up. You want to inhale it and push it into your diaphragm, right? The way my coach likes to explain it is try to, if you're wearing a belt, try to make your sides touch the belt. Push out on the sides. I like to explain it as if you're about to get punched, right? If you know you're about to get punched, you tighten up, but just big belly breath, tighten up, right? Now you can do a few options. Some people will brace in the down position, like so. Personally, I don't like to do that because then I'm already restricted, so I'm not gonna get as much of a brace. I brace in the up position, and depending on how many reps I do, I might just hold my brace throughout those reps, or I might brace, and also depending on the weight, I might brace, do a couple, re-brace, so on and so forth, right? So even if you're not wearing a belt, you need to work on your brace. Now, for me, this is right about where the belt comes out, which is 150 kilos. Please don't ask me to translate that to pounds. I think it's Alexa, how many pounds is 150 kilos?
150 kilograms is about 331 pounds.
Oh, 331.
You want to read it because you want to do it.
No. So, 331 pounds. Right now, I'm using my A7 classic single prong belt. I do have a lever belt that I use sometimes, but lately with the way my weight's been fluctuating, it's easier for me to adjust this, right? So when it comes to this, I get it as tight as I can walk around comfortably in. I don't need it any tighter than that, just if I can breathe comfortably, but I can also feel like I can push out into it, then that's how I like to wear it. It's not gonna hinder me if I wear it for 5-10 minutes, however long, but also it's secure. you're bracing, you're not holding your breath up here. If you have to hold it somewhere, it's going to be in your throat. Look up the Valsalva maneuver. But you don't want it holding up here, that's when you pass out. Alright, so I'm now starting my working sets, which is 10 singles. I have a range that I have, so 170 up to 182.5 kilos, which is 375 up to 402. So I'll start out with these as still kind of my warm up, but also my working sets on my way up to 182.5. So this is when I put on my chalk and also my mouth guard. And if it starts getting real sticky on my legs, then I'll start putting on baby powder. So I'll probably do 2 more, go up, and then do 4, and then do back downs. So.